Hi, this is Matthew Robert Payne. This is going to be a video called The Two Witnesses Sorting Out the Truth. If you search on the subject, The Two Witnesses, you'll come up with hundreds of videos, and it may take a long time for you to come across the truth. So I want to share some things that will cut some of that time down. The two witnesses are two real people. They've had former lives, and they're going to come to earth. Now, some say they're Elijah and Moses. Some say they're Elijah and Enoch. Some say they're Elijah and John. Sundar Selvaraj believes that they're Elijah and Moses. I believe they're Elijah and Enoch. And the reason I believe it is there was an Indian apostle who used to go to heaven every year. And one time he went to heaven, he met Elijah and Enoch, and Jesus told him, these are the two witnesses. So I believe they're Elijah and Enoch. It's immaterial who they are. People believe it's Moses because of the plagues. Plagues mentioned in Revelation 11. People believe it's Elijah because it speaks of fire coming out of their mouth. So people refer to Elijah that way, and also in Malachi, it speaks about Elijah coming before the great and terrible day of the Lord. So people believe it's either Elijah and Moses or Elijah and Enoch. I believe you can't have a second flesh body coming if you've already died, and Moses died, and they disputed on Moses' body, Lucifer and Michael the archangel. So I believe that Enoch didn't die and Elijah didn't die, and I believe they're both coming back for the second coming. Another thing people wonder is the two witnesses speak in the Old and New Testament, and they believe that the Old and New Testament are the two witnesses. Other people say that the two witnesses are the Christian church and the Jewish believers. They believe that they're the two witnesses. The problem with the Old and New Testament and Christian and Jewish believers is that they're meant to die and lie in the streets for 3 days and then be risen from the dead, and a great earthquake is meant to happen. Well, the Old and New Testament haven't died and laid on the streets for 3 days, and there hasn't been an earthquake happen. And the Jewish believers and the Christian believers, they exist today, but I don't believe they're the two witnesses. Lauren Sanford proposes that that's the case. I don't believe that's the case. Now, many people will speak on the two witnesses, but they don't have any understanding of what they do. They just know that they prophesy, but they do more than prophesy. They have the power to shut up the sky so it doesn't rain. They've got the power to strike the earth with as many plagues as often as they wish. And so with that power to be able to pronounce a plague and have it happen, someone who's righteous could do a lot of work and achieve a lot of things. I go into some detail into what they could possibly do in a book called Optimistic Visions of Revelation. I want to assure you that the two witnesses aren't two human beings that are living today. They're going to come back and establish themselves within the first few days of them being here, and they're going to come from heaven. They're not born of a person today and growing up as a human being today. They're going to appear out of heaven, and you're going to know that they're here within the first week of their time on Earth. They're going to come in the last 3.5 years of the Earth. So I believe they're going to come at the same time as the Antichrist. And I believe that in the last 3.5 years before the second coming, that they're going to come. So I believe personally that we've got 15 or 20 years left to go before they come. And that's just what I believe personally. So I hope that's been informative to you. You can find out more about who I believe they are in the description tag. I'll list my book, Optimistic Visions of Revelation. You can read my books, 36 of my books for free in a link in the description tag, and you can request a prophecy off me too. So I hope that cleared up some information for you.